Strong set of numbers that has come in from VMart in the first quarter of FY26. Revenues have jumped by nearly 13% on a YOY basis. EBITDA jump is nearly 28%. The number has come in at close to 126 crore. Margins have expanded by nearly 200 basis points to close to 14.3%, while net profit number that has jumped nearly 3 times to close to 33.6 crore as against 12.1 crore reported by the company in the previous quarter. Now, as soon as the company reported numbers, the stock jumped nearly 10% in trade. Now it has cooled off a bit. It's up 7%. But if you look at the net profit jump, that is largely because of the fall that we have seen in the finance costs. Finance costs have come down from around 37.5 crore to close to 18.2 crore, and that has largely led this uptick when it comes to the net profit number. Apart from that, the EBITDA growth is largely seemed to be on the back of lower cost and higher sales that we have seen, which is actually a strong sign given the fact that the company had not relied on more of discounts for higher sales. So that is also indicated by the fact that the margins of the company have improved on a YOY basis. So overall, a strong set of numbers coming in from VMart in the first quarter. Well, with that, let's welcome in our first guest today for the show, Kushal Mittal, the Joint MD with BCL Industries. Sir, firstly, to start off with, I would want to know how has been the performance when it comes to the biodiesel segment, or what is the kind of outlook that you're looking for the biodiesel segment going forward?
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me on your show. Regarding the biodiesel segment, the company is very optimistic for the biodiesel segment because one, the raw material for the biodiesel will be in-house. So that will be the maize oil that is extracted during our ethanol production, for which we've already commissioned a unit and are successfully extracting this maize oil. And this will be further used to manufacture biodiesel. For biodiesel, we are hoping for a price increase from the government, and we're also awaiting the new tender to be floated for biodiesel, which is yet to be done since our unit was ready. So for now, we've already started extracting this maize oil and are processing it and selling it in the market for other industrial uses. But once the tender is out, we will surely participate in the same. And I think we'll be much ahead of our competition, considering majority of the raw material required for biodiesel production is in-house and is a byproduct of our ethanol production.
Right, sir. So if you could give us some idea on what would be the capacity of this biodiesel segment, how much production are we looking at, and what is the kind of revenue currently that you're getting and revenue growth that you're expecting going forward?
See, biodiesel is a new segment that the company is entering into. So the capacity that has been installed is a 75 KLPD biodiesel plant, which should give us around 225 to 250 odd crores in revenue when working at 100% capacity utilization. We're yet to start the supply of biodiesel.
And any revenue projections that you could share with us for biodiesel?
Yes, at 100% capacity utilization, around 225 to 250 odd crores.
Right.
So, Mr. Mittal, it's Puneet this side. Thanks so much for joining, and a very good afternoon to you. Somewhere around February, you had mentioned that you won an ethanol supply tender from OMCs as well. Is that largely been completed for you?
Yes, so we have time until October 31st to complete all our ethanol tenders. Our company track record has been 100% since the launch of the ethanol policy in 2018. We've never defaulted on any of our tenders, and we're expecting the same this year.
In terms of expectation of further orders, are you currently in process of applying, or any particular order that's already currently on the way, or do you see some more orders coming in terms of tendering process within the space?
Yeah, so just yesterday we have uploaded on the exchange that we've received an confirmation for an order from RSGSM for 59 lakh liters of ENA, which could be further increased. In the past too, we have supplied to RSGSM. They're a big buyer of ENA in our region, and in the past always the order has been increased, and we're expecting the same this time. So that is another major order for ethanol. As I mentioned, our plants are operating at 100% capacity utilization. We have the orders we need for this sugar year. For next year, the tender will be out and will surely participate in the same. For our ENA business, besides RSGSM, whatever quantities we wish to sell, they're usually booked at the first week of every month. And based on that, we plan our production. So we have a strong order book on the ENA front as well.
Right. Also, if you could guide us, what is the margin that you're looking for overall FY26, given the fact that you're exiting the low margin edible oil segment?
Yes, see, we're exiting the lower margin business of edible oil, and we've also decreased our debt accordingly. Uh, and since the company will now focus morely towards ENA, ethanol, and biodiesel, we expect our margins to surely improve. But it is always a little tough to give a forecast of an entire year, since we are working with commodities that tend to fluctuate in prices. There is fuel, there's grain, there's the price of DDGS, which is always you know contributing to the margins. So it's tough to give you a figure for the entire year. But yes, with the exit in the edible oil business, our debt has decreased. Our total overheads have significantly decreased. Our new plant is very modernized. So we're expecting a decent improvement in margins as well.
Got that, Mr. Mittal. Thanks so much for joining in, giving us perspective across a whole host of businesses for you. We look forward to our next conversation, but thanks so much for joining in today.
Thank you.